first question is going to go to Lauren.
Thanks, Rafa. Hi, Brek. How are
Hi,
you?
How are you?
You were here last season when the team made a late playoff push. What needs to happen this season to see that resiliency again?
I think we're just taking it one game at a time. That's all we can do in this situation. So, obviously, we need to go out this weekend and get 3 points, and then look at the next game. I don't think we can look too far ahead.
The next question is going to go to Michelle and then Franco.
Brek, you probably would have been blushing if you were in the room before when I asked Phil about you and to just sort of assess, what you've meant to the team this year. And he said that you're the guy who gives him the least problems, that you're always ready to work. You're always ready to play whatever position. He mentioned to you today, he said that you could end up playing center back and you're like, that's fine. I'll do whatever. Can you just talk about how do you maintain that steady, it's a very emotional game. You see a lot of guys go up and down, and what he said about you is that you're just steady. You come to work every day, work your tail off, go home and do it again the next day. Every team in the world, he said, needs more Brek Sheas. How do you do that? How do you just maintain for so many years that you've been playing that kind of mentality?
Well, I think it is the fact. I don't know if that's always true. I have days where I'm not as happy as other days, just like anyone else. But I try to come and be happy and try to keep everyone positive no matter what it is, even if we're doing well or when things aren't going well. But in the day for me, it's I love what I do, and I come in and then I get to go home and see my family. So if I have a bad day at work, we lose a game, as mad as I am, I go home and then I see my kids. I guess there's just in the end bigger things in life than what's right in front of you. So.
You think that helps you be a better player even in some ways, just that perspective?
I think it helps me be a better person. I think it helps me be a better player. You need a short-term memory in this game sometimes, in any sport. So you can go out and have the best game. Doesn't matter. The next game's completely different. You could have the worst game. The next game's completely different. So you just need to take the highs, keep them a little lower, and the lows a little higher. So I try and stay happy and positive in every situation. This is a get-to job, not a got-to job.
Next question, Franco.
Hey, Brek. From a collective standpoint and a soccer standpoint, you guys play the Redbulls that you guys played here recently. The game didn't go your guys' way here. Different moments for both teams. But from a soccer standpoint, how do you guys go about beating their high press? How do you go about dealing with that? Anybody who's followed the league for a while knows that that's their DNA. Love the high press, create turnovers, win second balls. How do you guys go about putting the game more on your terms on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, like you saw last time, they press high. They wait for that backwards pass, and they come with everything they got. So if we can just suck them in and then penetrate that backwards pass, reaching further lines than just what's right in front of us, we cut out 4 to 6 players, and then we go on the attack. And then they're retreating, and then we have opportunities. So if we can find ways to play through them quickly and further than just what's right in front of us, and beat that press, then I think we have the advantage. As long as that we get past that, then I would take us a million times over them.
Next question, Dairon, then Michelle.
Thank you, Rafa. As Michelle just said, Phil Neville talked about the possibility that you are playing center back in that line of 3. So I wanted to know your thoughts about it. How do you feel playing that back line of 3?
I mean, I've been playing a long time, and funny enough, I've played center back before. I think 4 or 5 times in Dallas days. So I'm in a flat back 4, so I've been there. I played forward, so I know what forwards tend to do. I know what forwards don't like. I did what I didn't like when I was younger, what center backs did. So, and I've been watching Christian and Leandro and Nico. They're incredible at what they do. So I'll try my best to fill in, and I'm excited about that role to help the team. Like I said earlier, that's what I'm here to do.
Next question, Michelle.
Phil, one of the other things he was talking about is that at this point in the season, the most important thing is belief that you guys can make the playoffs. And, he feels like at this point in the season, some guys still fully believe and they're on the train or the bus, whatever the vehicle is. And other players are, maybe their minds are starting to wander, or they've already kind of given up hope, or maybe they're thinking about the holidays and stuff. how would you assess where the team mood is right now and the team belief as a collective? And I guess individually and as a collective, where's the team belief right now that you guys can still be in the playoff picture?
Yeah, I think everyone has their own situations, whether it's on the team or maybe things at home. But I'll tell you, when it comes Saturday, everyone will be focused and focused on that game and get 3 points. And that's all I can ask. Obviously, people vary in situations, but when it comes Saturday, from what I've seen and what I know from these people, these players, that everyone will be ready to play and fight for 3 points. And like I said, that's what we need to do. 3 points Saturday, and then move on to the next game. We can't look too far ahead.
Next question, Franco.
Brek, we touched on the Red Bulls high press, but for you guys, what do you guys need to do more or need to do better in the final third to not only create more chances maybe, but start putting them away? Obviously, the statistics show you guys are the lowest scoring team in the league. You're getting goals to get wins, to get points, to make up the ground. So what do you guys need to do, or what have you guys been working on to improve in that facet, which is so important? And if I could just ask you a quick second one, how have you adjusted to life in South Florida? It's been 2 seasons now. How have you and your family adapted to just being here, now with things getting a little bit more normal, especially this year?
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer the second one first. I really enjoy South Florida. My wife is from here. Her parents live here. We feel very comfortable here. We spent our off seasons here, actually, before we lived here. So I really enjoyed Florida. I'm happy to be here. My family's very happy to be here. And the fan base is actually crazy. I was in Home Depot yesterday, and fans came up to me and started talking to me, and it's cool to see that. It's not like a small town. It's very spread out, and I don't live near Miami, so we've really enjoyed it.
I read from some fans that they saw you at Firehouse Subs, but they didn't bother you because
Yeah, I remember the gentleman was very nice, and it was after Cincinnati. He just congratulated me on my goal. Yeah, so and it was cool to obviously see that the fan base is growing. The first question, yeah, we need to create more chances. To be fair, we've created chances, we just haven't put them away. And to me, if we score 1 goal or 6 goals, I don't really care. I just want us to win. I think if we take our chances when they come and we put them away, we'll win.
Last question, Dairo.
Thank you, Rafa. We were just talking about the team, and I wanted to ask you as a player how you feel this. Do you think that there is a perfect communication between all the players of the squad? Do you feel like the whole team is completely going through the same direction, or sometimes you feel like not all the team is talking, is communicating to solve the problems that you are having, for example, not creating chances, but put them in the goal?
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Yeah, scoring's a hard thing. This is what we do every day to train to score and prevent goals. So we had a couple chances last game. I mean, I had one myself. I felt like I should have scored. So, I mean, we put those away. We're not here talking about that. And as the team, this trip was the first road trip we've had in 2 years on this length, and it was the closest I've ever seen the team together off the field. So results haven't went our way in the last few games, but I think the team's tighter than it's ever been as a group.
Thank you, Brek, and thank you, everyone. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.